This tutorial is for 2nd grade, Module 3, Lesson 19. In this lesson, we're going to model changes in numbers by using a place value chart. I'm going to start with the number 242 on my place value chart. That means I have two groups of 100, four groups of 10, and two groups of 1. The first step is to determine what number we have when we add 100 more to this number. That means I'm going to take my original place value disk and add a group of 100 to it. When I do that, you can see I now have the number 342. The only digit that changed was the digit in my hundreds place because I added 100 to that number. Now I'm going to go back to my original number, which you can see I've done here, and I'm going to take 100 less than that number. That means I'm going to cross off one of my hundreds disks. That leaves me with 142. And again, the digit in the hundreds place is the only digit that changes from the original number because I got rid of one group of 100. Next, I'll go back to my original number and show 10 more. That means I'm going to add a disk in my tens column this time. That shows me the number 252. I still had the original 200. Now I have 5 tens, and I still have the 2 ones. If I want to find 10 less than my original number of 242, I'll cross off one of the tens disks. That leaves me with 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 2 ones. So 10 less than 242 is 232. Next, I need to know what number is 1 more than 242. That means I'll add a disk in my ones place, and I can see that that would be 2 hundreds, 4 tens, and 3 ones. 1 more than 242 is 243. But if I want 1 less than my original number of 242, I would cross off one of the ones disks. That leaves me with 241. 1 less than 242 is 241. If I look at the next column, I will do the same thing with 153 as my starting point. I'm going to do this one without using the place value chart. If I take 100 more than 153, that means I'm going to add 1 more to my hundreds place. That would give me 2 disks in my hundreds place, 5 tens, and 3 ones. So 100 more than 153 is 253. Now 100 less than 153 means I will cross off that one disk that's in my hundreds place. That just leaves me with 53. 100 less than 153 is 53. If I go back to my original number of 153 and go 10 more from there, that means I will add 1 more disk in my tens place, which gives me 163. 6 groups of 10 in my 10 place now. And if I started back at the original number of 153 and went 10 less, that means I would take one of my 10 disks away. That leaves me with 4 in the tens place, or a number of 143. 10 less than 153 is 143. Now let's figure 1 more than 153. That means I'll add another disk in my ones column, which gives me 154. 1 more than 153 is 154. Or if I went back to my original number and took 1 less, that means I'm going to take one of those disks away. Well, if I have a 3 in my ones place, that would end up giving me a 2 in the ones place because I took a disk away. That means that 1 less than 153 is 152. And we'll use that same strategy when we fill in these blanks. The first question says 1 more than 314. That means I'll add 1 more disk in my ones column. and that would give me 5 in that column. So 1 more than 314 is 315. Next, I need 10 more than 428. Well, I have 2 discs in my tens column. I'm going to add 1 more. That would give me 3 discs in the tens column. So 10 more than 428 is 438. And 100 less than 635 means that I would cross off one of the discs in my hundreds place. That would leave me with 5 hundreds, still have 3 tens and 5 ones, so 100 less than 635 is 535.